Alright, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. This is actually a conversation that I had with a gentleman named Eric. His wife DM'd me on Instagram and asked that I send him a video. So I said, you know what, let's set up a Skype call. And I want to start doing these more often. And as a matter of fact, if you email me proof that you got 10 people to subscribe, I'll do a drawing every week where I pick one person every week and we'll do a Skype call. That's what I'm going to start doing because we need to grow. You guys need to help me reach more people. I would really appreciate that. So here's the call, some highlights from the call that I had with Eric just now. I hope you guys enjoy. Eric, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too.
You got a good woman, man.
Yeah.
I hope you appreciate her, bro.
Oh yes, definitely. She's seeing like how I watch your videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was telling her like a couple days ago how I appreciate the content that you put out in your videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and how it's crazy you don't have as many subscribers or as many views as some of these people that's like YouTube rich and their content is just garbage.
Yeah.
You know, you putting out good content that's uplifting people. To me, it's just crazy. You know how like people like you don't get the credit that you deserve.
And it's all good. It helps. Like, I try to be so transparent with people because I know for me, I used to isolate myself from my problems. I used to feel like, oh, damn, it's just me who's going through this stuff. And when I meet people or I see somewhere else that someone else is going through the same thing, it made me feel so much better. Like, damn, it's not just me. That scale is so unpredictable, man. There's so many variables. Like, you could be doing everything right, and that scale, the number don't change at all. But a lot of times people put so much weight on that number that they fail to acknowledge the real victories. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their waist size may be getting smaller. They may have more energy. They may be sleeping better. Their skin may be clearer. Like, things that don't show up on a scale. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan of the scale. I mean, I know it's cases where you need the scale, but if you fall out of love with the scale and just approach it with the mindset of, okay, I'm gonna reform my habits. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, you know what I mean, improve my relationship with food. You know what I'm saying? And that's such a process. It takes a long time. Like, it literally took me 3 years, bro, before I started seeing abs. It took 3 years. And it's because I had so many ups and downs. That first year and a half, almost 2 years, bro, man, like, I'm not sure if you've seen the transformation video, but I gained back 50, 60 pounds 4 times, 5. Like, it's because I was doing it wrong in the beginning. I was trying to be too drastic. I was trying to make my changes too quickly, and I was depriving myself. I was under eating. I was overtraining, and it led to all types of problems. I had metabolism issues. I would have binging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely wrong ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? And a big part of my mission is to, like, that's why I'm so transparent with you guys. Like, yo, I did this wrong. Like, I don't have to make these mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is we want it so fast. Like, we want the change to happen so fast, and it's asking too much of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, is it possible to lose weight fast? Absolutely. It's absolutely possible to lose weight fast. But weight loss shouldn't be the mission. The mission should be to have health. You feel what I'm saying? And to be in any weight loss, the mission should be for you to be able to maintain that. So if you lose a bunch of weight in 3 or 4 months, yeah, you did it, but you didn't improve your habits in that time span. So it's not sustainable. You're probably going to gain the weight back because you're going to instantly go back to your old habits. And your old habits is what built your old body. And so you still have those habits. So you're going to go back to your old body. So when you take your time and you take it in intervals, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you're patient, which is and another advantage to that is you don't stress yourself out. You don't stress yourself out. You understand that you're going to make mistakes. When the goal is to form better habits, and you understand that that's going to take years. When you have a bad day or even a bad weekend, you're not going to beat yourself up about it because you're like, all right, you know what? This is going to take me years. So if I mess up on a day, all right, so boom, let's say when your journey is week to week, one day seems like the end of the world if you mess up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you
Yeah.
saying like, all right, this is gonna take me 3 years. This is gonna take me 4 years. That
Yeah.
one day seems very little in that grand scheme. You feel what I'm saying? So that'll
Yeah.
give yourself more patience with, give you more patience with yourself, more understanding, and as long as your will is to get better, a little bit better every single day, over the span of the rest of your life, not even just 3 years, the rest of your life, bro. I'm still getting better with this. I'm still, ironing out wrinkles in my diet and in my activities and my habits. Like it's an ever changing thing. It's gonna last for the rest of my life. It's never gonna get easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm, you know, like I'm better at it now, but I still have food addiction. You feel what I'm saying? I still have to have willpower not to eat 30 wings. You feel what I'm saying? Like I still wake up some days where I don't wanna go to the gym, bro. Like I still have my slumps, just like everybody else. So it never changes. You feel what I'm saying? So just understanding that it's a long-term process. You need to be patient with yourself and just don't like. We're gonna mess up, bro. We're human. We're going to mess up. And that was a big thing for me because every time I messed up, I would kind of take a few steps back because it would get me down. I would be all like, yo, man, I fucked up. You know what? It don't make no sense for me to go to the gym today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started like a little backward snowball effect. Whereas if I mess up, I say, okay, yeah, I messed up, but you know what? Today's a new day. Back to business. You feel what I'm saying? Back to business. Cause for real, it ain't. If you mess up once in a while, it's not even going. It's not the end. It's not gonna really affect it at the end of the day, bro. As long as you keep going, like that's the most important thing. And I know that's cliche as hell, but you have to, no matter what, keep going, bro. Like when I tell you, I messed up, man. Like I gained back 50 and 60 pounds. We're not talking about a weekend binge and you put back on 10 pounds. Like nah, I'm talking about legit got fat again.
Yeah.
4 and 5 times. So what I'm saying is, it's gonna happen. You just gotta keep going, bro. Keep going, no matter what. Just keep going. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna get better at it. You know what I mean? Every single time you mess up, as the time goes on, it's gonna become a little bit easier. It's gonna become more seamless. It's gonna become more effortless. But the only way you improve is if you just keep going, bro. Like I can't stress that enough. Like that's the number one thing is resiliency. You have to keep going. Even when you fall off for a little bit, you gotta have that awareness to catch yourself and be like, all right, I'm bugging. Let me get back focused and just get back to it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go with the negative self-talk. None of that matters. What matters is you caught yourself, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like to say, like, because the principles of fitness applies to the principles of life, and the same thing goes for anything in life, bro. It's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, there's gonna be times where you on your grind, hard body, and there's gonna be times where you slipping. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a part of the process. And like the mess ups, like bro, if I hadn't messed up so many times, I wouldn't be where I am right now. Like the mess ups, the bad days help me just as much as the good days. You feel what I'm saying? So you kind of got to reframe it mentally and be like, all right, this is part of the process. What's the lesson in this? How can I improve from that bad decision that I made? You feel what I'm saying? Not beat yourself up, but just kind of like assess it. Like, all right, boom, I slipped up. X, Y, and Z. All right, this is what I learned about myself. I had the tendency to overeat when I do this, or when I don't sleep enough, or when I feel what I'm saying. There's a little bit of information in every time you slip up. You just gotta have the awareness to just like look for it, and then boom, keep it moving. Do you eat out on the regular? Is that something that you guys do regularly?
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say yes on that one.
And now let me tell you this: if you're trying to lose weight, eating out on the regular is going to make it harder, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's gonna make it harder. Like because it's different. Like right now, I can get away with a little bit more because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to maintain, which is a fight in itself for me because genetically, I'm predisposed to being overweight. My body doesn't want to be this size. My body wants to be bigger. So I'm fighting against my biology. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot. Like, it takes a lot for me to maintain my size, bro. I can put on 20, 30 pounds like this. Like,
me too,
bro.
Me too.
Like this. Like, I mean, I legit could probably put on 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Legit. No problem. And that's not even like binging every day. That's legit just not counting, just not like really thinking about what I eat. I'll put on weight just like that. So
if I don't think about what I eat, I binge eat a lot too. Cause there'll be times I sit there like, especially when I was a kid. Oh man, I used to I smash one peanut butter and jelly sandwich. See my sister make some noodles, I'll make me some noodles too. I see food and I'm just like, man, that shit look good. I gotta eat it, even though I'm not hungry.
And that's the thing, like food legit is an addiction, bro. It's an addiction. I'm addicted to food, bro. You sound like you're addicted. Most people are. And we don't treat it like an addiction. Like, we have to treat this like an addiction. It's an addiction, and you have to work around that. Like, certain things you can't have in your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why it's important for you and wifey both to be, you know, on the same level with it, because it's impossible. Like, because I've dated a girl, you know what I'm saying, who didn't work out, she didn't eat right. And it was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's such a big part of my lifestyle. Like, you got to create that culture in your household, period. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's hard.
So if my lady is like that, you know, but I'm not gonna just like turn my back on her for that, you know?
No. You have to work together on this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to, hello? Y'all have to work on this together, because it's not going to work if one person is trying to live a healthy lifestyle and the other person isn't. It's just not gonna work. And I'm not saying that y'all can't have certain stuff, but for one, like, I have it, but I don't bring it in my house because I know myself. You gotta have the awareness of your tendencies and what you can or cannot handle. If you see food, you're gonna eat it, then you can't be around it, bro. Like, that's just what it is. You gotta know yourself and know enough to stay out your own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be honest with yourself. And it's not saying that it's going to be like that forever, but until you build up the discipline or whatever the case may be, then you just got to keep it out the way. Like, it's an addiction. You're not going to have I'm not going to be an ex-alcoholic and go sit in a bar. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. So you kind of got to find a way to get out your own way, man. So you can treat yourself, but just make the crib be your no cheat zone, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't bring certain stuff in the crib, or like, y'all have to. It may sound drastic, but it takes that. It takes that taking those drastic measures to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success. You know what I'm saying? You're aligning your life with what with the goals that you wanna reach. You feel what I'm saying?
I really appreciate you.
No doubt, bro.
Taking the time out your day, contact us. She surprised me with this shit.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, you got a good one, man. She hit me
like,
up.
I got you a Skype call, and I'm like, a Skype call?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. And I'm like, what? She was like, well, Brix. And I was like, stop playing with me, man.
Right.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No doubt. Y'all have a good night. Good night, ma'am.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.